Life as a father can be one of the most difficult lives a man will ever live. Not because fatherhood is a burden, because so much of it is carried quietly. Many fathers spend years protecting, providing, correcting, sacrificing, fixing, driving, paying, worrying, and showing up. However, much of it comes without appreciation. Mother's Day arrives, and everywhere you look, there are flowers, cards, special sales, restaurant promotions, church celebrations, and people standing on street corners selling gifts. And mothers deserve to be honored. They deserve the flowers. They deserve the love. They deserve the recognition. However, when Father's Day comes, it can sometimes feel a little different. Maybe there is a card, maybe there is a tie, maybe someone remembers to call. And by Monday morning, Dad is back at work, back in the car, back solving problems, and back carrying responsibilities that most people never fully see. So today, I want to speak directly to fathers, and to the good men who may not be biological fathers but have stepped into that role. The mentors, the uncles, the grandfathers, the stepfathers, the coaches, the men who decided that a child would not have to walk through life alone. This message is for you. Sometimes a man needs encouragement too. Sometimes all a man needs is for someone to believe in him, not because he will automatically fail if they do not. A good man will often keep moving anyway. He will get up, go to work, pay the bills, handle the problem, make the call. However, encouragement can help him breathe a little easier during the hard seasons. Sometimes a man needs to hear, "I believe in you. I know this is difficult. I know you are carrying a lot. I see how hard you are trying." Those words do not make him weak. They remind him that he is not invisible. Because the truth is, many men are not asking for applause. They are not expecting a parade because they filled the car with gas. Although depending on the price of gas, a small ceremony might not be unreasonable. Most men are not looking for constant praise. Sometimes they simply want to know that what they are doing matters. There are fathers who wake up before everybody else. They leave the house while it is still dark. They work jobs they may not love because the people they love depend on them. They carry financial pressure without discussing it. They worry about the mortgage, the rent, insurance, tuition, groceries, repairs, medical bills, and the unexpected expense that always seems to arrive when the budget finally starts making sense. They may never say, "I'm afraid I will not be able to keep everything together." Instead, they say, "I'll handle it." And most of the time they do. There are fathers who postpone their own needs. They wear the same shoes another year, drive the older car, skip the trip, put the dream on hold. Not because they stopped dreaming, because their children needed something first. There are fathers who fill the car with gas and never mention it. Wash the car, check the tires, fix what is broken, open the door, pay for the meal, drive across town, take the children to the park, sit through the game, attend the recital, help with homework they barely understand. And let us be honest, some of that new math has made good men question everything they thought they knew about numbers. There are fathers who call just to ask, "Did you make it home? Are you okay? Do you need anything? Have you eaten?" The child may answer with one word, "Yeah," but the father called because love made him check. That matters. Many of the things fathers do are only noticed when they are not done. When the bill is paid, nobody says anything. When the electricity is off, everybody wants to know what happened. When the car starts, nobody thinks about it. When it does not start, Dad suddenly becomes the mechanic, financial advisor, transportation department, and roadside assistance. When the house is safe, nobody thinks about who checked the doors, who heard the strange noise, who stayed awake during the storm, who walked outside first, who stood between the family and whatever might be dangerous. Good fathers often solve problems before the family even knows there was a problem. And because the crisis never arrives, nobody knows what the father prevented. That is one of the hidden realities of responsible men. Their success often looks like nothing happened. Sometimes fathers carry pain without showing it. There are fathers who are tired. Physically tired, emotionally tired, spiritually tired. However, they keep moving because they believe they are not allowed to stop. They have been taught that a man should remain strong, that he should not complain, that he should handle it. And yes, strength matters. However, strength does not mean a man never needs support. A father may be grieving and still comfort everybody else. He may be worried and still tell the family everything will be all right. He may feel uncertain and still provide direction. He may be hurt and still show up. That does not mean he is unaffected. It means he has chosen to carry the weight so others can feel safe. However, even strong men need a place to put the weight down. Even dependable men need someone to ask, How are you really doing? Even fathers need to hear, you do not have to carry everything alone. Sometimes a man needs to hear, I appreciate you. Sometimes a man needs to hear, I appreciate you. And no, that was not an accident. I meant to say it twice, not because he demanded it, not because he threatened to stop helping, simply because gratitude is right. I know you did not have to take my call, but you did. I know you were tired, but you still came. I know you had other things to do, but you made time. I know you have carried more than you talk about. I appreciate you. Those words can stay with a man longer than people realize. Sometimes a father needs to hear, you are a good man. You are a good father. We see you. The truth is, we could not have made it without you. That does not mean the man is perfect. No father is perfect. Every father has made mistakes. Every father has said the wrong thing, missed something, worked too much, lost patience, failed to communicate. Good fathers are not perfect fathers. They are men who keep trying to become better. They apologize. They learn. They grow. They return. They show up again. Men, do not measure your value only by applause. Hear me clearly. Be encouraged. Your work has not gone unnoticed. Maybe your children do not understand it yet. Maybe they think the food simply appeared in the refrigerator, the lights turned on by themselves, the car somehow remained insured, and money grew naturally inside your wallet like a small financial garden. One day, many of them will understand. One day, they may have children of their own. They will hear themselves saying the same things you said. Turn the lights off. Close the door. Do you think money grows on trees? And in that moment, they may finally understand you. Do not wait for that day to know your value. Your value is not determined by how loudly people celebrate you. It is revealed by the character you demonstrate when nobody is applauding. Every time you kept your word, it mattered. Every time you showed restraint instead of anger, it mattered. Every time you went to work tired, it mattered. Every time you protected your family, it mattered. Every time you called your child, it mattered. Every time you chose presence over pride, it mattered. Every time you said, I love you, even if you did not hear it growing up, it mattered. Every time you broke a cycle, it mattered. Every time you became the father you needed when you were young, it mattered. Your children may remember more than you realize. Children may forget the price of the shoes. They may forget the restaurant. They may forget the gift. However, they will remember how you made them feel. They will remember whether you were there, whether you listened, whether your word could be trusted, whether they felt safe around you, whether you taught them courage, whether you treated their mother with respect, whether you admitted when you were wrong, whether they knew you loved them. A father's influence often lives in small moments. A conversation in the car, a hand on the shoulder, a lesson after a mistake, a quiet ride home, a word of encouragement before a difficult day. You may not know which moment becomes the memory your child carries for the rest of his or her life. That is why showing up is important. To the fathers who believe they failed. Some fathers are listening and thinking about what they did wrong. Maybe you were not there enough. Maybe work consumed you. Maybe your relationship with your children is strained. Maybe years have passed. Maybe pride, anger, addiction, distance, or confusion created damage. Here is the truth. You cannot change yesterday. However, you can make a different decision today. Make the call. Write the letter. Apologize without making excuses. Do not say, I am sorry, but you have to understand that is not an apology. Say, I was wrong. I should have done better. I cannot undo it, but I want to rebuild. The relationship may not heal immediately. Trust may take time. However, a sincere beginning is better than another year of silence. It is never too late to become more honest, more present, more loving, more accountable. Listen, you may not be able to rewrite the beginning. However, you can still influence the ending. To the children, wives, families, and friends, if you know a good father, tell him. Do not assume he knows. Do not wait until the funeral to describe his character. Do not wait until he is gone to say how dependable he was. Tell him now. Say, thank you for opening the door. Thank you for paying for the meal. Thank you for filling the car with gas. Thank you for washing the car. Thank you for taking the children to the park. Thank you for checking on us. Thank you for staying. Thank you for trying. Thank you for being a good man. A sincere thank you does not cost anything. However, it may reach a part of a man that has been tired for a long time. And women, this is important. If you and the father of your children did not work out, do not allow that broken relationship to destroy his relationship with the children. Pump the brakes. You may be angry. You may be disappointed. You may even have valid reasons for not wanting to be with him. However, if he is a good man and a good father, do not punish the children for a relationship the two of you could not save. The relationship may have failed, but fatherhood did not end. Do not use access to the children as a weapon. Do not make them choose sides. Do not poison their minds because you are still carrying pain. A child should not have to lose a good father because two adults could not get along. If he is responsible, present, loving, and committed to his children, let him be their father, because one day the children may understand exactly what happened, and they may not forgive the parent who stood between them and a good man who was trying to love them. Fathers, keep the faith, fathers. Keep believing. Keep believing in yourself. Keep believing that your example matters. Keep believing that your prayers matter. Keep believing that your presence matters. There may be days when you feel unappreciated. There may be seasons when the sacrifice feels invisible. However, do not allow the lack of recognition to make you abandon your responsibility. Your children are watching. Even when it appears that they are not listening, they are watching. They are learning how a man handles pressure, how he treats people, how he responds to failure, how he controls his anger, how he keeps his word, how he loves, how he leads. You are teaching even when you are silent, so keep growing, keep showing up, keep apologizing when you are wrong, keep loving when it is difficult, keep setting boundaries, keep taking care of your health, keep building, keep praying, keep the faith. You may never receive full recognition for everything you have done. However, a life of character is never wasted. The example of a good father can echo through generations. My prayer and gratitude to the fathers who have carried families without applause, we see you. To the fathers who worked through pain, we see you. To the men who stepped in when another man stepped away, we see you. To the grandfathers, stepfathers, uncles, mentors, and coaches who helped raise children they did not create, we see you. To the fathers trying to repair what was broken, keep going. To the fathers who wonder whether their work matters, it does. You are a good man. You are a good father. And the truth is, many people would not have made it without you. Your labor has not gone unnoticed. And if you know a man who needs to hear this, send it to him, not merely as a video, send it as a thank you. This is the Wright Perspective with Troy E. Wright, where men become better men, one conversation at a time.